Hey boys, we streaming. Let's do a Riverwood. I mean, let's do a Skyrim. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh. Elite crossbows is... I like that ebony one. That thing looks nice. The ebony crossbow. Let me download this boy. This boy. I might use what's it called? Yes. Well, I just got really tired all of a sudden. Like my eyes are watering and stuff. Not tired, but like somebody just took a picture of me and I wasn't expecting it, and it was pitch black. Like that. And they had the flash on. Like I was just sitting there staring at the wall and somebody runs up in front of me. Camera flash. I don't know what it was about, but it happened. I am a little bit tired, but I fell asleep a little bit late last night because I lost track of the time. I think I ended up falling asleep at like 12:30-ish. When I usually fall asleep at like 10:30. Alright, I think I'm hoping this puts me at the game I've been playing for you guys. Like the game I played yesterday. If the game is S-heathed. Or if the bow is sheathed. Alright, I'm gonna pull up YouTube so I can read comments. What? I had a hammer. Nah. Oh, it's because I just started that thing. Hold on, I gotta pull up YouTube real quick. Sorry if you can hear my fan too. Once again. YouTube components. A lot of apps open. I'm gonna have to drag and rend him again. Anyway. This is a Tez Vorpal sword. Oh, I already have it equipped.
Speak. I will listen.
What?
A vision of the moment of its creation.
Well, I can't hear you when you fly all the way up there.
Speak. Return it here to the Tid Achran. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Achran will allow you
Got the comments up.
a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir.
Hey, got him.
The first mortals that I taught the Thum, the first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against... They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat our...
What if I dragon rent him right now? Would it like break the game?
Sahro. The Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater. Speak. I will listen. I have taught the way, but no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to... I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in... Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol.
That's fine.
Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the Dove. Ponder the meaning of spirit. That is Faim. Let that meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. Which calls to you, Dova. It is called force in your tongue. Think of the way force may... That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world...
Harder than it pushes you guys.
Harder than it pushes back.
Oh, that goes hard now. I'm gonna talk to Arangir first, but if I remember correctly, he doesn't say anything, because he's just mad. He's always angry. Wish there was a mod that let you fast travel anywhere, like not just locations, but like anywhere, or fast travel to your markers. I might need to go up to, what's it called? Down to Iverstead. Or not Iverstead, Rorikstead. Where the heck is this door? I forget where the door is. Oh. I'm hoping he's out in the courtyard. Spinorth. Spinorth is the other one out here. Force trying to get how to mark them. There's not a marker showing for him. Wolfgar and Einarth. I didn't mean to take the freaking flagon. Whatever, I guess I won't talk to Arngir then, I'll just talk to Espen. I'll do it like this, so I don't have to freaking... What's it called? Well, there's the College of Winterhold mini version. That's neat. I like that. What's this? This decoration? Oh wow, this place is nice. I like this. What's the midden again? I don't remember where the midden is. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm back. Broke a quest. Don't tell me I broke a quest. I swear if I broke a quest, I'm gonna be pretty mad. Don't tell me that I broke this quest. I'd have to restart pretty much. Because I don't know what I did to break it. This is gonna make me mad. There. Here we are.
I used to dream of it.
In the dream, I was standing someplace high up. A tower.
Were the
or a
Greybeards any
mountain.
help? Did they know anything about the shout used to get an Elder Scroll?
The world was in darkness.
Esbern's your man for that kind of thing. He may be able to at least point you in the right direction.
You'll have to speak up. I'm a little... Do you know the College of Winterhold? They have a deep interest. Then it came again. This time more...
College of Law. Don't tell me I have to get into the college.
distinct.
I really don't want to do that. I feel like doing the College of Winterhold, yeah, but not right now, is what I mean. It's just, nah, not right now. Definitely not right now. I haven't played this in so long, I don't remember if I have to...
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. What could it mean? Some Dragonborn? Who among us would also hold that one?
Wait.
Hmm?
Never mind. Do that real quick. It's the first time I've had to wait in this one. It's usually day when I was doing stuff. Well, wait or sleep. Pretty sure I know how I broke it. It's when Lydia just started attacking that girl. I'm pretty sure I need that girl to get into the college. That's better. Hopefully. Now hopefully I can actually go up and into there. Why did Lydia do that? Last place I remember, Lydia was fighting that girl. It's down around here. Somewhere around here. Along this side of town. I don't remember what that lady's name was, though.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have... This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim. A place of wisdom and arcane... Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
News, I'm afraid. None? Nothing at all? Nothing from the college, even?
I shall inform you the moment something noteworthy happens.
Yes.
Ah, the immortal plane. It would seem that the college has what you seek. Not just anyone is allowed inside. A small test, if you will. You know, I think you're right. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Well, I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Okay. I broke the quest, or Lydia broke the quest, but I fixed it, I guess. I don't know how she got inside that house. Probably running from Lydia.
Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't... Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind. Does that cover everything? I've just been asked enough questions. Forgive me. I didn't mean to assume. I'd better get going.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply... Another new... Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching all of you very closely. I am an advisor to the Archmage. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice. Perhaps not as often as he should. In time, I believe he will be more trusting. Now that stability has been established between the to guide its people through this time of transition, to help lead them to a better future.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are welcome to the... Another new student. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me.
Yes,
and don't wander off.
The Archmage has...
The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years.
What kind of spell is that? I'll put whirling cloak and then vampiric grip.
The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general activities. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to
I have
implement
many.
stringent entry
Your
systems.
superior and I were simply having a discussion about my level of access. Well, perhaps that is why you're merely an apprentice. Nothing you need to concern yourself with. I shall be quite capable of observing everything that goes on.
After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk.
Oh yeah, first let's do that.
Our newest members are housed in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Yeah, I'll do that later. This could be a useful spell for one of my right hand.
You can see me? Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible, or at least transparent. I shall explain to you the mysteries of the Outer Realms. You know, they say I shall explain to you the mysteries of the Outer Realms.
Oh wow, that's neat. Koji, I'm not playing that. Jeez.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I disrupt my Arcanium. Now, do you require assistance? And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's heir? You think that even if I did have one, it would be kept under the highest security? The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on. What about? Wait. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up.
Welcome to the
It's
stream.
mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Until next time. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
There's a certain area over here. Scroll crafting. That's useful, recycling ruined books. Where's this chest at again? It's like right here. Alright, now I need to keep all those.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. And what do you plan to do with it? I knew it. An Elder Scroll. To read an Elder Scroll. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price. The simplest way to put it is knowledge, but there's nothing simple about an Elder Scroll. It's a reflection of... Each reader sees different reflections through... But at the same time, all of it is true. Even the falsehoods. You think that it would be kept under the highest security? The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay off... What about? I'll bring everything we have, so don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Until next time.
Is he gonna get me that Elder Scrolls stuff or what?
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
What?
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's... He's been gone for a long while. Too long. Somewhere up north. He said he found some old Dwemer. Haven't heard from him since.
Alright. Is there anything else? Soul gem conversion. Oh, soul gem shards. That's nice. And what's this, huh? Study alchemy. 2 arcane enchanters. There's scrolls. None of the melters, sadly. What's that? Got some alchemy stations. Nice jelly. Pretty sure I'll need that for a quest later. Full time, anyways. Holy elements.
Watch it! I think the college is due for a change in lead. It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies.
You go ahead and leave a comment if you want so I can see who you are. I sub back to my viewers because I don't get that many, so I can sort of keep up with it. why can't I just fast travel here? What am I thinking? I was thinking back when I was playing it on PS3. I don't know how many years ago. Just some good times, man. I'll tell you what. This game was really fun. I think my waves mod got bugged with this. Okay. Yeah, my waves mod definitely got bugged with this. Alright.
Dig. The Empire. They absconded with them. But I cannot go to it. Not here. Well, here as in this plane. On the cosmological scale. Well, it's all nearby. One block lifts the other. Septimus will... You see this... Septimus is clever. Lucky then they left behind. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon under deep of Tand, the point of puncture. But not all can enter there. Only two things. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their the edged lexicon. For inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library. Fine Mazark and its sky dome. The machinations there will reap. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
I can know, alright. I'm pretty sure there was a way to get through that, glitch through it. Rip. The person isn't watching anymore, whoever it was. Off-timed. This is gonna be annoying. I should have crafted some invisibility potions first, so I can just run straight through.
know you were trying to keep it for yourself, Cesar. You always try to keep it for yourself.
This quest got bugged when I brought Fortnite with me. Back on PS3 the first time I did it. It was bugged like bad. Some of these aren't dead. I will take that because I'm pretty sure I have a mod that lets me. Oh, it's not aggressive. Nice.
Another of the smooth skins looking for food? This one wasn't trapped with us. No! You must be the one who took my skooma.
No, I didn't.
This one thinks you should be more careful with your spells.
I think I have to. Yes, something I have to take. No? He doesn't. But oh well. We killed his brother. I deserve that. Oh, aggressive. Why is nothing aggressive? Enemies aren't even aggressive. Pretty sure one of these has a freaking one of these rooms in here. Let's see, it makes spiders. I keep thinking I'm playing a normal game, just a vanilla game. I remember I'm not. So bad. Hey, got him. Let's do a Riverwood, boys. Now let's do a Mazark and then a Black Reach. cars up here. That wasn't hard like they expected it to be, I'm guessing. Little hidden thing. Can die from floating, so I'm gonna be careful not to do that. In God mode, there's a point where fall damage goes from like almost killing you, or goes from like almost killing a normal health person to doing literally infinite damage. I'll put a weapon in my right hand. Like Mary's razor or something. Maybe. Let's see what I have quick. Some sort of flames. Dragon ring. I'll use my rune's razor. That was my favorite thing to use ever before. Oh! I do have a better stream delay, just so you guys know.
What are you gonna do? Huh? What are you gonna do? Die already so I can
How do you have a shovel? Was boy about to hit me with a shovel? Take your ears though. Did not mean to take that a second. Just up to the same gear as you. Taking those ruined books. Jesus. This is the quest that has the broken markers too, though, so. Oftand Cathedral. This is the one that always takes me forever to do also. Pretty sure here's where you find the Crimson Noon root. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure this is where. Why'd she land like that? Really? Let me get up there. She's sitting, pretty much. That's not how death physics works, Skyrim, but okay. What the heck is that?
Let's just get out of here. Hasn't there been enough death?
Of course you want me to leave. Just waiting for me to turn my back. So you can have all the glory for yourself. Someone there. Cannot best you. Enough!
Huh?
You're a dead man! We're time to die, hero!
I'm go.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Here we are in Blackreach. About to get the Elder Scroll. The Elder Scroll. I'm gonna be playing this every day this week. Except for on the weekends. That boy went flying. Alright, I'm gonna get into the field laboratory and get the Crimson Nern root quest. Return to your roots. Wasn't that supposed to give me the quest? Excuse me? I'm pretty sure that was supposed to give me the quest. Oh, I already have it. I'm an idiot. It gives me 800 crimson earners at the start. I forgot about that. I was about to say nice floating mushroom. I mean, this is on stone. Hey, like the video. You want me to,
What are you gonna do?
oh crap. More crimson earners. Is Eliana crying? What's this? Tell me that's the forest. Okay, nice stomp. Stomps on him, pulls blade up like he's about to stab him. Nah, lifts up foot. Jesus, Black reaches a long cave. This cave is freaking extra long. Mega thick. I'm sure there comes an enemy around here somewhere. Nope, it's just the Black Reach sound effects. Oh. Store?
Yes?
Oh, yeah. Why are they servants? Imagine they probably don't like living that way. Being blind people's servants. Blind, extremely evil people who are really aggressive with swords that they made themselves. And they have extreme scent and hearing and sight. Or not sight, and feel. They can feel you coming a mile away. You don't even have to, like, be up against them. You're walking, they can feel it somehow. They can hear it. They can detect you when you're hidden and sneak. With 100% sneak skill. Alright, time to get this Elder Scroll finally. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense. I used to play this game. I beat this game like 80,000 times. Am I gonna have to actually look this up? Oh my god. Ooh. Okay. I feel after like I know that he died here for a reason. What the heck? Is there a void room or something that I can go through? That's in here? Oh. It's this room here. I don't remember half of this. Sorry if I make you guys facepalm so much. It just be like that sometimes. Best travel from here anyways. I gotta go back to the world's throat. And I'll pull out the Tesla sword and the quick drag around. Anyway, I don't think I can start this with Dragon Round equipped. I think it breaks it. Oh, wait. It's at the bottom.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akata. At your disposal.
Gormley! Running out of time! Battle!
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krifolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
For Skyrim!
Take on! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
Blooded him well. Four of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Galthor, Sori, Birker.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need it.
We will deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Me, Tarudis, Ani, Him Pali, Zuu Hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
What have you done? What twisted words have you created? Tarudis locks my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, die in terror, know your final fate. To feed my power where I come from, in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You'll feel the first time, worm. I see it with your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
No use.
Hold Alduin on the wing! Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. My words with older bones than your own. We break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. Count you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished!
It worked. We did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. And await your fate. Join me or perish with your mortal friends. Unshat Hokoran, never! Get us butcher! What are you gonna do? Huh? You may have picked up the weapons of your ancient foes, but you are not their equal. Now, Dovahkiin. Now he is Please move, Dovahkiin.
For the ring!
You have become strong. But I am Alduin, firstborn of Akatosh. Malagi Zoklat cannot be slain here by you. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
No. Land. You stay landed.
Lot Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Mat Mahus. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in White... A fine place to trap one of Aldu... Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
I need to say to the Jarl something. I need to join the Stormcloaks. I like how the main story makes... It sort of forces you to engage in side quests a little bit. Just so that you don't, like, go through the story and then be like, oh, that's it? Oh, this game sucks. And then leave them a bad rating. They sort of get you started on the best side quests. Like the War, Thieves Guild. I don't get you started in the Dark Brotherhood, which I think is kind of weird, because if they do that... Oh my god, Dark Brotherhood's fun. The Dark Brotherhood quests, ooh. Like, they're really good.
May the gods watch over your battle. I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a... Of course. You already... But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we... Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times? Spoken like a true Nord. I'll stand beside you, Dragonborn. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my path? I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. Then I would be glad to help, but getting both sides to agree to a truce... Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen. I, Dragonborn, Maybe you can stop the dragons, and this war into the bargain. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
There are certain angles and certain distances, but if you look at a certain angle, you won't take full damage. Like from there, if I wouldn't have been looking in that angle, I would have took full damage. Oh, I like the snow from the green white run. Looks nice. It doesn't look right, but it looks nice. Maybe I should do that. Maybe he should, yeah, not get out. That'd probably be a good idea.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
They're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. Vampire hunters or something. Oh, I like how they made a path up on top of here for the mod. The void teleport room. Yeah. I also remember doing this. There you go. Just like that. You go up there. I think they patched it in this build of Skyrim, but yeah, it used to be pretty. There's some chests underground for the vendors. You go out around, and then there's a certain place where you to enter under Whiterun, and you could go and just empty out their chests, and then wait, and then empty out their chests again. It was broken, and then you could sell their stuff to them. It was like really broken. Alright, I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Okay, guys. I gotta talk to Angler. Gotta talk to Uncle Arngi. See if he'll let us hold council in High Hrothgar. Oh, somebody's watching. Sorry. I was just the bathroom. I don't know if you were like, what if you like joined while I was in the bathroom or before and I just didn't see the thing. But welcome to the stream.
Aldwin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves. I see. The dragon will lead you to Aldwin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is... Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change. So be it. Tell Ulfric. We will see if they still remember us. Deliver the message to the warring parties. If they will listen, I will do what I can to bring them to terms.
Last myth of Skyrim, you run and do this, so that you can run and do this. You run and tell somebody something, so that you can run and tell somebody else something that that person told you. You're pretty much a messenger. I think I'll go to Ulfric first. Then run out to Tellius. Because Ulfric's closer on my map. It's a High Hrothgar. You know, Tullius. Ulfric is where it's at. Ulfric
give us a straight answer.
Oh, yeah.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around. Only the foolish or the courageous. Do I know you?
From Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal
Ah,
of pressure
destined for
on
the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Raylof's alive. I hope, but he hasn't returned yet. So, I'm always looking for able fighters. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past. And you fight. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
Take them all out like you did dead
As
King
I wreck
Torrik.
everything.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready.
The townsfolk call me captain, because I used to be a
Things hinge
sailor.
on Whiterun.
I'm gonna be
If
leaving
we can take the
soon.
city
we
without
ain't
bloodshed,
no
all
bones.
the
I'm the
better.
least important person in here.
Real
The
cheers.
people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still speak with Galmar. He'll size you up. It's about time they turn their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. But the political situation is still delicate. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
The Windhelm door always bugs. Well, especially with mods. It does sometimes in the vanilla game, but you have to press on it like 80,000 times sometimes. Like, sometimes it just doesn't want to work at all. And it's really annoying. I think my nanny just yelled for me, I'm not sure. Waiting to hear another one. So I usually just wow it down in 30 seconds. She'll say it again within like 30 seconds. Sometimes she doesn't. Ethan.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter.
Hey, wanna
how
play
many
tag?
times you ask.
Sure, whatever you say. Bye.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out. You're passing through solitude. Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to... I bet the two of... My sister Deeja and I are treasure hunters. With the war, many more ships. We have an interest. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding... What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something... Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot. Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash.
Proudspire Manor. Now there's a fine home. Up for sale, too. If you're interested, talk to the steward in the keep.
I'll take you up on that offer. I want to eventually have all the houses. But some are harder to get than the others. I mean, even the DLC houses.
I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone like you. I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you... The Greybeards. Why, there's nothing to discuss as long... They are getting to be a problem. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. You may have a point. It's getting difficult. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Even Ulfric might see the sense of a true... Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard
I'm telling
Council.
you, Ulfric's
For all
planning
the
an
good
attack
it
on
will
Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a call.
Come in here with frickin' Max Sneak. I saw somebody do it in a video and I tried it a few times. Once you're invading Solitude, oh my god, you just come in here with Max Sneak and 2 glass daggers that have freaking like Max Sneak, Max one-handed, and glass daggers that are enchanted as far as you can go. And oh my god, is it broken. Just 2 of them. Not enchanted, but you do want to put enchantments on them, and ice and a fire. And then you smith them the whole way up. Upgrade them as much as they can. Dude, those sneak attacks, it one-shots every guard. And they don't even know what happened. The guards around them, they'll literally be standing with their weapons sheathed, and you just right in their back. They're dead instantly. It's really broken. Not as broken as the Taskforce sword, though.
So, you've done it. The men of... I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving us. Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength, but they are not yet tired of war. Far from it. But regrets... Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
thought I'd ever willingly stand in the same room with Tullius again. At least not without a weapon in my hand.
Is everyone here? Let's get this started.
If you can arrange an end to the fighting, Dragon's Reach is at your disposal.
And so we meet again. But this time I know who and what you really are.
We all wait upon you, Dragon.
I'm glad I finally got a chance to see this place.
When has any good ever come from talking to the Empire?
Take your seat.
We should get started. Alduin is only getting stronger.
We must make them see the danger, Dragonborn.
Why delay? Please, take your seat so that we can begin. Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Diplomatic as usual.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, to think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
We're here to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threatened Ulfric's southern flank.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Shores, bones, where will these demands end?
I'm listening.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say? I should have known better than to expect you to give us a fair hearing. Once again, the Empire takes the blame for the crimes of others. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty, and I would be recalled.
You see what talking to them gets us?
Let's hear it.
We want Kralder removed as Jarl of Winterhold, and an Imperial candidate put in his place.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn, what do you say? I knew I could count on you. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy. These terms are still not acceptable.
I'm listening.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council. So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thangvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. Winterhold will be turned over to the Empire, although the college itself will retain its traditional neutrality. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that. But the Empire will accept them until the dragon menace
Excuse
is
me,
dealt
you
with.
gained 2 more places.
After that, Ulfric,
He gained 1.
there will be a reckoning.
He gained
Count
1
on
place,
it.
big place. You gained
Come on, Galmar.
2
We have a lot of work to
semi-big
do.
place.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring
You'd
this
better
trap.
be able to deliver, Dragonborn. I sacrificed a
I don't know why
lot
you
here
gave
today.
Ulfric so much. That murderer will never rule Skyrim.
Well, that's an excellent question.
I
You
hope this
haven't
truce
overlooked
gives you
that
what you
little
need.
detail.
It won't last.
I believe I can. I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really... All well and good. But did you know that he was Alduin's chief lieutenant in a... It's true that his crimes are long in the past, but just... The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was... Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid I anticipated the problem. An unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important... Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe... Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power. Shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating. Indeed. I'm no master of the voice. Like the Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
I'm not killing Parthenax. I am not. Parthenax is probably my favorite character. Except for maybe, I don't know. I forget his name. Not Brynjolf. Actually it might be Brynjolf. Where am I going again? Oh. Dragon's Reach. Dang it, what's his name? Actually, I think the Greybeards are pretty cool. Except for Irongear at some points. Gaiden Shinji. I used to make fun of that so much. It sounded weird. Gaiden Shinji. No viewers. And I just realized something, that one viewer is myself, so welcome to the stream, me.
We're ready, Dragonborn. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do.
I'm a close talker.
Make sure
That's
you
why
do your
Colgate.
part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Where's that Odoving one? Here it is. Oh, Duffy.
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready. We're ready when you are.
Hear that?
Ubonar. You in Sir Alduin, No doubt you. Renik Vaza. An apt phrase. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship. Among ourselves, of course. Muni Mae. None were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable partners. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his Mindoran pa ok midon Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need id. If and when. Croesus. There is one only this. You have the Thuum of Adova. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Indeed, or in Britbro, I cannot leave here until you defeat Alduin, which you cannot do without my help. You will release me, Roland, if in Onikan, and you can trust me. Zuni, free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited for such an opportunity. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some, tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
A captive dragon. Just think of... I assure you, you will not even notice. Most of them are hardly painful at all to a large dragon such as yourself. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join a naval college in Winterhold. Surely you wouldn't miss a few scales, or a small amount of blood.
May, what are you doing back there?
You'll be the toast of Whiterun for this. Now, if you don't mind, I've got
How am I gonna get up there? Yeah, how this even works. Unchain him. Aren't they supposed to just do it? Ah, the quest broke, I think. Unless I'm just blind and there actually is stairs leading up there.
It seems our enemies have no end of spies, saboteurs, and assassins to send against us.
Something to tell the Grand? You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all your funeral? Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap. This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
Was nu, dine dein Rufe Astval.
I'm still amazed that your plan worked. Now, if you
You're
don't
getting
mind,
pretty good at this
I've got a
dragon
city-
fighting business. I've got my eyes.
I can't believe that worked. I can't believe I'm... They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Saran Uth, I await your command as Zuk Brit Oth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaisal, you're in Amativ Mubokotin Stinselok.
Yes, here we go. Alright. I might end it here in a minute. It depends. I'm gonna at least get the Sovngarde first. I'm gonna get the Sovngarde and then I'm gonna go make my soul.
Return for Alduin.